Hello, it's me, Orang. This is week 8 now, and well, I'll just start, I guess. So week 8, give me a second, was the one that started the 16th of February. I didn't have school, so that was the main thing. A very minor thing, I don't know if it's that noticeable on camera, a like slightly different thing with my hair, left, right, it's weird, but oh, yeah, you can see like at the side. It's kind of sticking up slightly weirdly. Also, I can zoom in and out. I did not realize this. Oh, that's a shit angle. Uh, yeah, fine. Hopefully, there's nothing important on that wall, so it's not like I accidentally like doxed myself and now you know exactly where I live. Brief one. Once again, my mum is still coming back. My dad's gone out, so brief thing. I can talk loudly. They're not here yet. So I think okay. So week beginning the 16th of what was it? February. So I didn't have school, and this week, week 9, beginning 23rd of February, is exam week. Not actual exams; these are like internal, but they're practice for the main set, which will be in the summer. So these are important. Excuse me. So I kind of ought to have locked in. I, in hindsight, haven't really, but I mean, no surprise there. So, what happened last week? Okay, week 7, which was the bit before that, like that was the uh, Valentine's Day weekend, kind of. Okay, I mean, I didn't celebrate, but um, so just from there onwards. So 13th was a Friday, Friday 13th. Funny, I guess. I didn't actually hear that many jokes about it this year or this time, whatever. That evening, this is where it's fun. I started reading Chainsaw Man. Great manga, to be fair, and I only read like 10 chapters that evening. Saturday was Valentine's Day. You didn't celebrate, but I had squash in the afternoon. Didn't do any work in the morning. Did read some of I did read some of Chainsaw Man, but I don't think I read that much. Also, I read it on my laptop, so I can't really access or see my screen time the way I can for my phone. But that's not the main thing. So, yeah. Then Sunday, I don't remember if I did any work. I probably didn't. And then, um, okay, Saturday, Valentine's Day. But also, interestingly and fun part is I did ask a girl for her number, and then that became a thing in the back of my head for a while, kind of. Just, yeah. Then the 14th was the Sunday, and that was mostly reading Chainsaw Man. How far did I get? I don't remember. I was on chapter 50. I finished Res Arc on that Sunday. I got to the Markama's listening panel, which is mistranslated, whatever. And then I think I got to like chapter 90, like 100 or so, right? So, yeah, not locked in. 100 chapters or 90 chapters across 2 days. Monday, this is the fun one. I went from about chapter 100 or about that to chapter 198, I think. I remember telling my friend, and he was like, "What the fuck? Why are you like so not locked in?" Yay! And on that Monday, um, I also had somehow 6 hours on my phone. That is 5 hours on Instagram. Just on most of it was probably scrolling, whatever. Then okay, this is where it starts to get fun because Tuesday I only had like 25 chapters left, so I finished Chainsaw Man. So in the span of about okay 4 days, but in reality 3.5, I finished the entire manga. So not locked in. And then after that, I started scrolling a bunch. Also, sleep schedule was bad, huh? Tuesday I went to bed at fuck. Is this the right week? No, it's not. Sorry. Okay, that Monday I had 3 hours on Instagram, 3.5. That's not good, but that's not as bad. Tuesday, okay, finished Chainsaw Man. I was going to bed all right time. Then I proceeded to get what's that? 5 hours on Instagram and an hour on Minesweeper. So we're looking at a total of 8 hours 45 minutes on my phone after finishing Chainsaw Man. Then Wednesday, that is 8 hours and 43 minutes, which is 6 hours almost on Instagram, 1 hour on Minesweeper, 34 minutes on YouTube. Yay. Thursdays when the locking in started to actually happen. Too late though, because oh my god, for Latin there was a lot of work I needed to do. That is my weakest subject, so it's just a lot of fucking knowing text. And I'm not good at like revision where it's just memorizing a large amount of information. STEM stuff I'm way better because you can also to some degree just do papers and there's not as much knowledge. Understanding gets you further, but for literature, I was so fucked. So Thursday 6 hours, Friday 5 hours 50, not horrendous. Mm-hmm. So I read all of Chainsaw Man, then I procrastinated on my phone. Did start to lock in. The locking in process, now that's a good part. How do I lock in? Lock in. And what do I feel? That's going to sound like a really vague question. The reason is I struggle to focus. I get distracted really easily. And the thing is, I can get distracted by my own thoughts. And obviously, like, if it's, oh, I get distracted by my phone, I start scrolling, you can just put your phone away. Or, what's another example? I start, like, yeah, if it's something about online, you can just put something away physically. My thoughts, my thinking, there's no way of stopping the thinking. So what I do is just absolutely override my brain by playing music. And okay, about 2 years ago, what I would do, or 2 years ago definitely, maybe a bit earlier, but definitely by 2 years ago, play loud music by this one musician, and it would blast my ears, and that would just help me zone in and lock in, and that would work. And I felt really, I think the normal would be amped up or hyped up, but I felt like insane, like just fucking losing it. Oh, my parents are almost home. But over time, I've kind of gotten used to that. That's become a new baseline. So now I have even more intense music, and it's intense. Like one of the playlists I have on my phone is just called Insanity. Because like it's not really makes me insane, but that's kind of the vibe. But now I have three of those songs playing at the same time on Google on my laptop, and I need to use YouTube because if I use Spotify or Apple Music, I can only listen to one song at a time. Absolute bummer. So I have like 2 or 3 really like loud, messed up songs blasting, and that's not even enough. Like my attention span is cooked. But yeah, yeah. What else was there? Yeah. Saturday I didn't have squash because it was the week off, and also I needed to lock in. And then okay, so today's Monday, by the way. No, it's not. It's Tuesday, 24th. So second day of week 9. As always, I'm a bit late, whatever. So anything important? No, it was mostly me trying to lock in. I didn't, and oh my god, is it suffering? So last night and night before, I went to bed way too late. For example, today I'm running off of 2 hours of sleep. I was meant to have 4 hours of exams. Meant to, we'll come back to that because that's week 9. But I kind of indigestion something, so I felt like was fine, and I feel like I am fine. It's just I had diarrhea, so they were like, "Oh, no, you have to go home. You're not allowed to finish the exam." Although I totally could have gone back into the exam hall and finished. Also, my mum is amazing, and these are some almonds in chocolate. But yeah, that was week 8. Though it took me 10 minutes to say that the same thing again and again because I'm kind of useless like that. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Yeah, trying to get my work done, not really getting there. I read all of Chainsaw Man, and it's a good manga. I could talk about the character development in that as well a bunch because oh my god, is it good? Other smaller things, the girl and like talking to her, and then um overthinking, and then yeah, that's how I roll. Though that she might like me. I don't know, but yeah. I can't be bothered to talk about that now. It's already 10 minutes. So her, and also other smaller things such as my hair, where like if I start tweaking, I just do this as a tip. Fine, do that on both sides to cancel it out. I kind of like the way it looks. I left right confuses me on camera, but yeah. Also, my hair like is going long on my forehead, so sometimes I put in a hairband, so it's like that. Because also acne. When no Thursday I had a photo for my new passport photo, because I need a new passport, so I need a photo. It needs to be official, so we went to a place. My dad and I. Like, I thought I don't look bad, right? And I mean, okay, of course, bias, but like, okay, I'm looking at myself on the monitor right now. I don't think I look that bad. But and I okay, the main thing is the acne. But first of all, let me see what this shows. Mm-hmm. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay, it's not showing too well. But that's just I don't like this photo because first of all, I like how my hair is. I had to have it off my eyebrows, and my dad just kept getting annoyed about that. Moreover, in the photo, my acne seems to really flare up. Like, it's really visible. I don't know, that pisses me off. That. Also, the descent into caffeine abuse. Friday, I went climbing on my own. Fun, shit. Um, although, typical thing of I don't like when there are other people around me. And yeah, that is the week. Oh, I did want a bit watch a bit of JJK, but honestly, not much. Yeah, nothing too much. I need to get into the habit of cutting this short. And also, I will start editing these videos so that, or learning how to edit videos. Like this one, there's been no way to cut it down, but just so I can do that in the future. Because 12 minutes is way too long. If you're still here and watching, I need to say thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Um, any recommendations, leave them in the comments. As you can see, ain't nobody saying shit. So I will see and hear what you have to say, and I'll probably maybe try. Um, that's Orang. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you around. That was week 8. I think it was. Whatever. See ya. Bye.